I never thought was possible when I started racing. Of course, I remember watching F1 and you're like, one day I want to be on that podium, I want to try and win races, and now that you're here, you know, with 3 titles is quite, yeah, crazy.
While fans of Formula One continue to argue over who the greatest driver of all time is, Lewis Hamilton, Michael Schumacher, Sebastian Vettel, or Fernando Alonso, Max Verstappen is a name that has suddenly taken the motorsports world by storm. The 25-year-old is headed for a hat-trick of victories, having already won the F1 World Championship many times. Let's take a look at his 2024 lifestyle. Max Verstappen has been a force to reckon with in the 2023 World Championship, winning an impressive 7 out of the 9 Grand Prix. His most recent triumph was at the Austrian Grand Prix. With a perfect record of finishing on the podium in all 9 races, his team, Red Bull Racing, is also dominating the 2023 Constructors' standings. As the world sees the rise of a new sporting sensation, we take a look at Max Verstappen's net worth and career highlights, including his F1 salary, lavish houses, fancy cars, private jets, brand endorsements, and more. Before that, let's take a quick look at Verstappen's career highlights in F1. Max Verstappen debuted at the Australian Grand Prix in 2015, making history as the youngest driver to race in Formula at the tender age of 17 years and 166 days. After beginning his career with Scuderia Toro Rosso, he was moved to Red Bull Racing, the parent team of the Italian squad, in 2016, to take the Russian driver Danik Kvyat's spot. At the 2016 Spanish Grand Prix, Max Verstappen made his Red Bull Racing debut by winning the race and announcing his entry on the biggest platform in motorsports. He was the first Dutch driver and the youngest driver to win a Formula One Grand Prix at the age of 18. After winning the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix in 2021, Verstappen became the first driver from the Netherlands to win the World Championship in Formula One. The next season, he earned his 2nd straight championship title. At the 2021 French Grand Prix, Max Verstappen recorded his first career hat-trick, pole position, race victory, and fastest lap in the same event. He has since scored 2 more Grand Slams, bringing his total to 3 since that time. At the 2023 Abu Dhabi Grand Prix, Max Verstappen continued his record-breaking streak, capping an incredible season in which he won a title. By doing this, he is clearly sending a message to other F1 drivers. After breaking even more records at the 2023 Abu Dhabi Grand Prix, Max Verstappen had the statistically best Formula One season ever. A record-breaking 19th victory of the 2023 season was achieved by the triple world champion, who also set records for most laps led in a season, greatest points differential to 2nd in the championship, and more. It happened just 1 week after Verstappen created racing history at the first ever Las Vegas Grand Prix, turning him into the first driver to win 3 races in a single nation in history. With his victories in Austin and Miami, along with his triumph on the streets of Vegas, he took home every US Grand Prix in 2023. Okay, now let's take a deep dive into Verstappen's net worth. It is well known that Formula One drivers earn huge amounts of money through their agreements with their respective constructor teams. Max Verstappen is one of the wealthiest motorsport racers in the world, having won the Formula One World Championship twice. According to the most recent data available on CA Knowledge, Max Verstappen's net worth is USD 210 million as of the start of 2024. The majority of his income comes from his agreement with the Red Bull Racing constructor team. How much will Max Verstappen get paid in 2024? As per Forbes, Max Verstappen's current contract with the Red Bull Racing team pays him USD 60 million every season. Because of this new contract with his constructor team, he also broke Lewis Hamilton's record in 2021 to become the highest paid Formula One driver of all time. Verstappen's contract calls for him to remain with the Red Bull Racing team through the 2028 campaign. Max Verstappen comes in 3rd on Forbes' list of the world's highest paid athletes under the age of 25 in 2023. On that list, he only trails NFL athlete Kyler Murray and French football player Kylian Mbappe. Max Verstappen is the highest paid Formula One driver of all time, so it was only natural that he would have an amazing asset portfolio. And boy, does he deliver on that front. Verstappen possesses 3 luxury ships, 11 automobiles, and 5 real estate assets, according to Forbes. Additionally, he has a portfolio of 12 equities worth approximately $25 million. Here's a closer look at a few of Verstappen's assets. First of all, let's see his real estate portfolio. Max Verstappen reportedly paid USD 40 million for an 11,000 square foot luxurious home in Monaco, according to CA Knowledge. Verstappen is the owner of a Dassault Falcon 900EX. Max Verstappen bought the aircraft from billionaire and British businessman Richard Branson in 2020. The projected cost of the jet is approximately USD 15.3 million, according to many estimates. Verstappen reportedly pays the jet's maintenance cost of about USD 2 million a year. Max Verstappen recently purchased a brand new private Bombardier Challenger Challenger 3500 aircraft, which is worth more than $40 million US. He renovated the jet's interior for an additional $5 million. Do you know about Verstappen's love affair? We're talking about his love affair with cars. Max Verstappen is a passionate car enthusiast, which is not surprising given his status as a professional race car driver. His relationship with fast automobiles off racetracks is therefore not exactly a secret. The driver for Red Bull Racing has an amazing collection of cars, which reflects his love of cars. Verstappen's collection of cars includes a Lamborghini Aventador, Mercedes-Benz C63 SAMG, Audi R8, Lamborghini Monza SP2, Jaguar F-Type, and Porsche 911 GT3 RS. The Dutch Formula One driver is also a fan of Aston Martin and has 4 of the company's cars, including the highly valuable Valkyrie hypercar, which is the result of Aston Martin and Red Bull's partnership. It is valued at over $2.7 million. Verstappen has also recently bought a Bugatti Chiron worth over $3 million to add to his collection. Now let's briefly look at Verstappen's brand endorsements. First is, of course, Red Bull. Max Verstappen's Red Bull Racing constructor team is owned by Red Bull, an energy drink company that has long supported the Dutch Formula One racer. Verstappen has consequently frequently appeared in Red Bull advertising commercials and promoted the brand on his social media accounts. Next is EA Sports. In February 2023, Max Verstappen inked a brand endorsement contract with electronic arts subsidiary EA Sports, a publisher and developer of video games. Verstappen's racing helmet also has the video game developer's logo on the chin as one of its sponsors. Another brand that Verstappen associates with is Heineken. In February 2023, Max Verstappen became a brand ambassador for the Dutch multinational brewing company Heineken. The firm uses the Formula One racer as its global spokesperson for Heineken 0.0, a non-alcoholic beverage to encourage responsible alcohol usage. Max Verstappen signed a contract to become a brand ambassador for the internet video streaming provider Viaplay in January 2022. The streaming service is allowed to record the Dutch driver's life both on and off the track, according to the deal. His racing helmet also has the streaming service's logo on it. Jos Verstappen, Max Verstappen's father and a former Formula One driver, is also associated with the streaming service provider under the terms of the arrangement as an analyst. Does Max Verstappen participate in charity work? Max Verstappen has participated in several humanitarian initiatives throughout the years. The Dutch driver has occasionally participated in football tournaments for philanthropic causes. In 2017, he participated in a Red Bull-sponsored charity race and was a member of the Charity Stars. Verstappen frequently auctions off his racing helmets to generate cash and support for a number of non-profit organizations. In addition, he auctioned off one of his vehicles to benefit the global non-profit organization Wings for Life, which supports spinal cord research. Max Verstappen contributed to a fundraising effort in 2020 to help koalas impacted by Australian bushfires. The precise amount of his donation is unknown. That's a wrap for now. We hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please show your support by giving a like and sharing and subscribing. Remember, by subscribing to our channel, you're joining a community of people interested in amazing content like this. See you in the next video. Bye.